All right, we are back with the Real Madrid career mode. Now, you guys showed a lot of support in episode 1. I appreciate it. So let's see if we can keep that support up and make this like a really good send-off into FIFA 22. But all right, in the last episode, we signed Mbappe for almost 300 million. And in this episode, we're going to complete the transfer window and maybe start the Champions League. Maybe. But we are going to make some signings in this episode. That is for sure. All right, so press conferences are back for this series. So if you got any suggestions, comments, make sure to leave them down below. But first one's going to be sign a strong center back like Kunda, Jimenez, Laporte, or Skriniar. I feel like Laporte and Skriniar are the more center backs that we're looking for, like that first choice that can go next to Alaba. But I feel like I want to buy one center back for the first team and then like for the starting 11 and then buy one that's going to be a backup too. And then we can sell maybe Nacho maybe. But yeah, I'm not going to look at Laporte and Skriniar a lot. And the next one, Fofana has been heavily linked with Real Madrid. Yeah, I just read that he said that it's his dream to play for Real Madrid, much like Mbappe. And he would be a pretty good signing for that backup spot. But as you can see, it says this team will not sell this player. He's too important to the club. So it looks like we're not going to be able to buy Fofana. And it also says that for Skriniar. So we might not be able to buy Skriniar either. So that limits our options, but there's still plenty good center backs on our short list we can go after. And then, yeah, I think we are going to try to sell not Marcelo, but Isco, Asensio, Ceballos, Jovic. Maybe more so Asensio, Ceballos, and Jovic. Those three are definitely going to try and be sold in this window. Isco, I'm not really sure on. And then last one, Laporte would be pretty nice as he's now Spanish, would be realistic. Yeah, remember he was trying to leave Man City in the summer. And with Skriniar being out of the question, I feel like it's between Laporte and Koulibaly for that starting spot. Maybe De Ligt, but I feel like it's more Laporte and Koulibaly. But they're going to be pretty expensive. That's like most of our transfer budget. So we're going to need to be smart with our money and then probably sell a few players as well. All right, so we have about 163 million and we still have players to sell, so that could go up. But I feel like the priority in this team is that starting center back and then hopefully a backup right back. But I mean, also, if we didn't sell Nacho, he can play backup right back. We could even maybe try and make him a right back, but I think I would prefer actually signing a right back rather than that. Can we even make him a right back? 106 weeks. I guess not. But one thing we are going to do is we are going to make Mbappe a right winger. Because apparently his rating goes up but +1 as a winger. So we're going to do that right now. It only takes 2 weeks. And as far as Mbappe's number, I think I might just keep him at 11. Because Asensio has number 11, but we're going to try to sell Asensio. So that number is open. Someone said that Real Madrid were reserving the number 5, Zidane's number for him. But I feel like having a winger on number 5 just does not make sense. The only other thing I think of doing is move Hazard to 11 and then put Mbappe at 7. But in real life, Hazard wouldn't do that. Mbappe would probably get the number 11 in this situation where Asensio is leaving. So we're going to keep him at 11 for now. So De Ligt would be almost probably 180 million. Koulibaly would be 130 probably. And Laporte probably 150-ish or maybe 160. And that's most of our budget. I'm going to try a swap deal with someone, I think. All right, we got an offer of 146.1 million accepted for Laporte. Now, this game has crashed on me like 3 times. So I think that's the best we're going to do. We're selling Isco to Chelsea. That deal has not gone through yet, but it's for like 53.5 million. So that'll replenish the transfer budget a little bit. I think Laporte just makes the most sense. So we're going to delegate his contract offer. I think when I go into negotiations, the game crashes. So we're just going to delegate things from now on, I think. So hopefully he will accept that contract. All right, we got a game against Celta Vigo. We're gonna sim this one pretty much just using the first team. So what is this game gonna be? It's gonna be a 1-0 win. You know what, that gets the job done at least. All right, so Chelsea have accepted 52.5. So that is a decent amount of money for Isco. And then Everton want Asensio and they want to swap Doucouré. I don't think we need Doucouré. I think we're gonna highball this one because I'm not sure if I actually want to sell him. If we sell him for this much, I'll let him go. But I think I'm leaning towards keeping Asensio right now. All right, so Laporte has accepted. We have our new center back to pair alongside Alaba. And I've never used him in FIFA. I've actually never used Laporte. So that is a reason. Another reason why we wanted to sign him. So we'll move Alaba to the right. He has 4-star weak foot. I think he's fine at right center back. Laporte will go to the left. That is a significant upgrade to our defense. And also, I think we're going to start Mendy because he probably does have the more potential he can grow. So I think we might start Mendy instead of Marcelo. So we have the center back. I'm not sure if we're going to buy another one. So I think the other thing we might look at is maybe a new backup striker if we sell Jovic, and then maybe another winger, maybe another midfielder too. I don't know. Juventus came in and they want to pay 71.4 for Asensio. I feel like it's a lot of money. I think for 71.4, I am going to accept that. That is just a lot of money we can spend. And we've had 3 offers accepted, one for Bellingham, one for Kappa, who's a right back, but for 36.1, I don't think I want to buy him for that much. And then Cavani, I feel like we need a backup striker if we're not going to play Mbappe at striker. And he would only be 28.2 and he's 84 rated. In a series like this where it's only one season, I feel like that would not be a horrible option at backup striker. But before we decided on that, we're going to play Atletico Madrid. This is the final game of August. So they have Luke Shaw at left back. And then, of course, they have Griezmann and Suarez up top. It's a very, very interesting team. We're going to see Laporte's debut and also Mbappe's third game as a Real Madrid player. So drop a like on this video and we're going to see if we can beat Atletico Madrid. Yeah, this is a pretty big test for this team very early on. Of course, the previous champions from the last season, Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. With Griezmann up top, we're going to see how this game goes. This defense is going to look really good with Laporte. And already Mbappe is through. And that was almost the exact way we scored in the first episode. Look at the ad boards. They even have like an ad board for Ultimate Team in FIFA 22. That is how authentic this FIFA 22 mod is. Gonna get that to Benzema. Didn't really do anything with that. Luke Shaw playing for Atletico Madrid. That is a sight. As Casemiro is gonna get that now. Mbappe, just stretch your legs a little bit. He's just so quick. We are gonna go down the middle and then flip this to Hazard. He's probably not the tallest person to cross it into. Probably not the smartest. All right, they are putting some pressure on us, but we're gonna break out of it. Hazard, why are you just standing there? I need you to go on a run. Why is he just standing there just looking at me? I need you to get on your bicycle there. All right, Modric. Mbappe's on his bicycle. Okay, now Hazard runs. We are going to swing that to Eden Hazard. We cut to the right. Go for a shot. Oh, that is vintage Eden Hazard right there. That is classic Hazard right there. And just like that, we are 1-0 up. He looks like he has a Chelsea shirt on right now. That is just beautiful. All right, 26th minute. That is 1-0 to Real Madrid. Oh, Mbappe. Mbappe just likes to run. I love it. He always makes like the most just perfect runs. Okay, I don't know where to go with this. I feel like if I shoot it, it's going to get blocked. So we're going to go back to Casemiro. Now Mbappe's free. He is free. We're going to go for something. Don't really know what that was. Carvajal, can we cross this in? Okay, Modric is making a pretty good run. We're going to cross that in, and he lets it go out. That is so disappointing. All that for nothing. Oh, that pass from Mendy. Oh, that would have been so good. Hazard can't keep it in, though. I actually pressed clearance with Mendy, and that almost was a picture-perfect pass. That would have been such a good break, too. Right, Benzema. Hazard, is that you? I think it is you. He is making another pretty good run. Swing that to Benzema. Get that to Kroos into Luka Modric. Oh, it was a good shot. All Black's going to save it, though. Corner swung in. That is not going to reach anyone. Alaba can hit them. He can hit them, but that goes wide. Didn't look that bad. It definitely had the technique on it, just not on target. All right, one final attack of the first half. Can we get number 2? No, we cannot. That's going to be cleared, and that is going to be halftime. All right, can we extend this lead in the second half? Mbappe. Mbappe, get on your bike into Modric. Where's Benzema? Benzema made a run behind him. Hazard. Oh, that was the spot for the shot. That was the spot. All right, second half has been kind of slow, but it might speed up now because they're coming forward looking like they're going to score. That is going to go into Correa. That's a shot that was deflected. Courtois will grab that. It was offside anyways. I do like those Atletico Madrid kits. I do like that color scheme. But we're going to take Valverde off for, or we're going to take Modric off for Valverde. Or no, actually we're going to do Camavinga. We're going to do Camavinga for Modric. This will be the first change of this game. 1-0 lead. 30 minutes to go. I would like to extend it to 2. Second half has been a lot of possession for Atletico Madrid, but not many chances. Swing that to Camavinga. Oh, Mbappe. I saw him late. Should have fed him earlier. I was about to go for a shot with Camavinga. That's what slowed me down. All right, see if we can do better this time. That's a third ball to Kylian Mbappe. Cross goal. We're going to hit this, and All Black makes another good save. I mean, he is one of the best keepers. In the last game, that might have went in, but with All Black in goal, I don't think that is very likely to go in. Casemiro, that was a good shot. Just once again, Oblak makes a save. All right, we're going to loft this in. I think that's going to be too close to the keeper. Yep, that was a good catch by him. Jeez. That is a good pass into Suarez. An even better challenge by Alaba. That's a deflection. That's going to go out. Our ball. All right, we're going to do Valverde for Kroos. And then we're going to put Benzema, or we're going to put Mbappe up top. And bring on Gareth Bale. I feel like they're going to score. So a second would seal this. We're going to swing that out to Carvajal. Can we get a cross into Mbappe? Cross in far post. Mbappe can't quite reach that one. It's going to go to Casemiro. Into Camavinga. Oh, can't get the shot away. We get a second shot? No, we cannot. Okay, let's try this again. Casemiro outside the box. That's going to be a corner at least. Yeah, their defense has actually been pretty good in this game. Corner. Sent in. Don't know what we're going to do with that. Probably absolutely nothing. Oh, I feel the scripting. I feel the scripting. All of a sudden, this guy on the wing is just so fast. But Carvajal just tells him to sit down. Okay, let's seal this. Bale. It's making the run. Can we feed? Can we feed Mbappe? We might just take this with Bale. We might just take it with Bale. That shot was terrible. Thought about getting on his left foot, but right foot from Gareth Bale, not so good. That honestly should be enough to win us this game. The ref wants to blow the whistle, end it. I would be glad, and he does. So it's just a scraped by 1-0 win against Atletico Madrid. But they played pretty well, so our defense held up. Laporte on his debut got the clean sheet, and that is another 3 points, so can't be mad. All right, Mbappe to a right wing, and he goes up to a 91. And he's going to be a 92 in 3 weeks. 3 weeks, and he's a 92. That is ridiculous. All right, Barcelona want Marcelo, but we're not selling Marcelo. So we got Bellingham and Cavani. I think Bellingham would be a good signing, and I think I would end up upgrading his overall to his FIFA 22 rating. So he's a 73 right now. I think I would upgrade him to, I don't know what he is in FIFA 22. Probably like a 78. I actually have no clue, but I think that would be the plan if we signed him. And that would be only 10 million, so that's a pretty good deal. And Cavani would be a good option, but I think I would only do that if we do sell Jovic, which we haven't got offers for him yet. So all right, Asensio has been sold, and that is a lot of money to the budget. That was 70 million. So we need a new backup winger, that is for sure. Bringing back Di Maria is something that is very, very enticing, because he's pretty cheap for an 87 rated player, and I feel like that might be, out of the wingers, that is the best bang for the buck. Oh lord, I tried something just to see what would happen, and Dortmund have accepted. They've accepted 95 million plus Benzema for Holland. Oh, now I have to decide on whether to do this or not. I shouldn't have even tried that, because now we have to decide on that. I mean, he's lower rated, so we're technically getting worse, but Benzema is probably gonna decrease or slightly go up, or Holland could probably grow to like 88 or 89 in this one season. I mean, Real Madrid are trying to sign him up. They're gonna try to sign up Holland next season. We're getting rid of Benzema though. It feels weird. Definitely feels weird to get rid of Benzema, and that doesn't really solve the winger problem. So that would leave us with probably like 50 million to work with. I'm not really sure what winger we could sign up for that amount. Could maybe try to swap deal with Di Maria, actually adding in like maybe Rodrigo, maybe, I don't know. I might try that though and see. All right, despite the offer looking enticing, I think we're gonna hold off on signing Holland. I don't want to give up Benzema for Holland. I think if we want to sign Holland, we can maybe do it in January. We can maybe sell some players between then and now, and then instead swap like maybe Vinicius or someone else for Holland. I just don't want to give up Benzema for Holland. He's the captain. I've never used him, and I want to use him in this career mode, so I think we're going to hold off on that, despite how enticing it is. But a deal that we are going to try and do is we are going to try and swap Rodrigo for Di Maria plus 34.5 million. This just being a one season career mode, it just makes sense. We get an 87 rated player. Di Maria comes back to Real Madrid. Obviously, if we're doing a longer series, I would keep Rodrigo 100%. But for a one season career mode, I think this is a deal I want to do. All right, we're still going to sign a Dortmund player, that is Jude Bellingham. We're going to sign him up. And like I said, I'm gonna upgrade his overall to his FIFA 22 rating for the next episode. All right, Di Maria has accepted the offer. So Di Maria and Jude Bellingham signed up on deadline day. So Mbappe, Laporte, Bellingham, and Di Maria, that is not a bad window for Real Madrid by any means. Cavani did accept, but like I said, we still have Jovic, so I don't know how much sense it makes to sign Cavani. So I think we just hold on to Jovic and then use him as transfer bait for Holland, I think, in the January window. So 5 hours left, and I would say this team is looking a bit better. I feel like we're just going to use Nacho as a backup right back. I don't feel like spending like 20-30 plus million for a backup right back. It's not going to even play that much. So Nacho is going to be basically the backup right back. And also Valverde can play right back. Like, looking at his stats, he can basically play anywhere. We do have players that can play that position. I think that might be it for transfers in this first window. So Bellingham, Di Maria, Laporte, and of course Mbappe. Not a bad window. So Atletico Madrid, they have brought in Shaw, Casco, Vallejo, and Velasco. Barcelona only brought in Vasquez from us, and they sold Roberto, Busquets, and Umtiti. So Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, they have not really strengthened that much. While I would say that we've strengthened, we've also spent almost 500 million on 4 players. So yeah, that is a lot of money spent, but that is it for transfer deadline day. I think in January, we're going to try to raise as much money as we can, and then in January, we might go after Holland. But we're going to need to raise some money first though. I would prefer to not give up Benzema and have Benzema come off the bench, Haaland to be the starter. So players like Vinicius, Jovic, maybe even Modric. We could end up selling Modric in January for Haaland. We could do that. It's a possibility because Valverde is a great midfielder. I feel like he almost might be better than Modric right now. So that is something we can think about. Now this game has crashed on me. I'm probably gonna guess like 8 or 9 times in this episode. So we're gonna save the Champions League starting for the next episode, and we're gonna start making some decent progress in the next few episodes. Probably like 2 months in each episode. Probably at least 2 months. So I'm guessing next episode we'll play Inter in the Champions League. We'll probably play Barcelona, the El Clasico, and hopefully end up around mid-November. That is the plan. Yeah, Mbappe, Laporte being the main marquee signings of this window, and I feel like those are 2 really good signings for Real Madrid. But that is going to be the end of this episode. So if you enjoyed it, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a great day.